Today on Rappler. Russia formally annexes 15% of Ukraine. South Korea and the US fire missiles into the Yellow Sea after North Korea fired a missile over Japan. Palace officials say President Marcos is very concerned over the killing of broadcaster Percy Lapid. Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin says Vic Rodriguez is not in the Marcos cabinet. Julia Barretto dispels Gerald breakup rumors with sweet snaps. The new Wakanda Forever trailer teases a new hero and a new villain. And Red Velvet's Seulgi makes her solo debut with 28 Reasons. Russian President Vladimir Putin completes the formal annexation of more than 15% of Ukraine on Wednesday, October 5. In the biggest expansion of Russian territory in at least half a century, Putin signed laws admitting the Donetsk People's Republic, the Luhansk People's Republic, Kherson region, and Zaporizhia region into Russia. This comes just as Russian forces battle to halt a Ukrainian counteroffensive across the territories. Russia declared the annexations after holding what it called referendums in occupied areas. Western governments and Kiev say these were coercive and non-representative. The areas that are being annexed are not all under control of Russian forces. South Korea and the US military conduct missile drills in response to North Korea's launch of a ballistic missile over Japan. Nuclear-armed North Korea fired a ballistic missile Tuesday, October 4, sending it soaring over Japan for the first time in 5 years. South Korean and American troops fire missiles into the sea and stage a bombing drill with fire jets in the Yellow Sea. The White House National Security Council calls North Korea's latest test dangerous and reckless. US President Joe Biden and Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida also condemned North Korea's test in the strongest terms. The UN Security Council will meet on Wednesday to discuss North Korea and the request of the United States, despite the opposition of China and Russia. Malacanang will take a look at the killing of a broadcast journalist known for his biting critique of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s administration. Palace official Hubert Guevara says the president is very concerned over the shooting of radio broadcaster Percival Mabasa, known as Percy Lapid, in Las Pinas. The National Union of Journalists of the Philippines says Mabasa is the second journalist to be killed under Marcos Jr. Meantime, foreign governments expressed concern over the killing, among them Denmark and the United Kingdom. The French embassy also reaffirms its commitment to freedom of the press. A joint statement by the Canadian and Dutch embassies say journalist killings strike at the very core of media freedom. Newly appointed Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin tells reporters his predecessor, Vic Rodriguez, is no longer part of the Marcos administration. Bersamin was asked about Administrative Order No. 1, which President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. supposedly signed before he flew to the US. AO No. 1 would have created the post of Presidential Chief of Staff, which Rodriguez was supposedly set to assume.
We do not even talk about it. Not about him, not about it. You know, we have to respect also the privacy of the former Executive Secretary. He's entitled to it.
A day after Bersamin's interview, Rodriguez confirms in a post he has completely exited the administration of President Bongbong Marcos. Palace sources tell Rappler, Rodriguez not getting a new cabinet position was among Bersamin's conditions for accepting his post. Celebrity couple Julia Barretto and Gerald Anderson spend quality time in Singapore on the heels of breakup rumors. The couple can be seen hugging and kissing in photos, with Singapore's Marina Bay Sands in the background. Earlier this week, the couple shared photos as they watched the Formula One Grand Prix. The Singapore trip comes after Julia shut down rumors they had broken up. The alleged breakup stemmed from speculations Gerald and Unravel co-star Kylie Padilla were in a relationship. Julia says she fully trusts Gerald and that there's no reason for her to doubt him. Marvel Studios releases a new trailer for the much-anticipated sequel Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, giving fans a glimpse of the new superhero. The 2-minute clip begins with a funeral service for Wakanda's lost leader, King T'Challa, played by Chadwick Boseman, who died of colon cancer in 2020.
broken people.
The latest trailer teases the conflict of Namor with Atlanteans. Fans also see a brief shot of the new young hero Ironheart flying in her armor, and a glimpse of the mysterious new Black Panther, who appears to be a woman in a more sleek suit. Lupita Nyong'o, Letitia Wright, and Danai Gurira are among others set to reprise their roles from the first film. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is slated for a November 11 premiere. Seulgi of K-pop girl group Red Velvet makes her highly anticipated solo debut with her first mini-album 28 Reasons. The title track, also called 28 Reasons, is described as a pop dance track with groovy and heavy bass tones and whistle effects. Seulgi says the music video draws out of the self-conflict unfolding inside a dream. Among the 6 tracks in the mini-album, Seulgi is also credited as lyricist for the song Dead Man Runnin'. 28 Reasons marks Seulgi's first solo album. She is the 3rd Red Velvet member to release a solo album following Wendy and Joy. And that's today's wrap. I'm Michelle Abad. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.